We're getting absolutely massive news coming out of Germany, centered on Tesla's Berlin Gigafactory operations. Tesla has just confirmed that they are moving forward with a very large-scale investment, focused on launching a new battery cell production line, along with additional major upgrades at the Berlin site. And what this clearly shows is that Tesla is fully committed to decoupling operations, increasing redundancy, and strengthening independence and resilience across its supply chains throughout the three key regions it operates in: the United States, Europe through Germany, and China. This matters because the global order is shifting, breaking apart, and reorganizing in real time, with uncertainty coming from Russia, the European Union, the United States, China, and beyond, leaving everyone scrambling without clear outcomes. If you're Elon Musk and your goal is maintaining long-term dominance and operational stability, you have to further separate these systems and ensure that each major region, Germany and Europe, China and the US, can function independently if things go sideways. And at this stage, it's obvious that something will go wrong. We don't know exactly what that will be, but that uncertainty makes it critical that Germany is being reinforced for resilience, even if it's less cost-efficient, especially compared to China or the United States. Yet Tesla is clearly doubling down regardless. And we can see the reasoning right here. The stated goal is to expand the vertical integration of manufacturing at the Berlin location. Everything from battery cells to complete vehicles will be produced within a single facility. This approach is unique within Europe and directly improves the strength and stability of our supply chains, according to Tesla. We also have additional details from Ming, so shout out to Tesla Ming, and of course shout out to Sawyer Merritt as well. This is a massive upgrade, and Ming even mentioned later that the investment is approaching €1 billion. Earlier figures referenced 100 million, and honestly, I'm not even sure whether Ming is male or female, but they're Chinese and a major source of valuable China-related insights. Either way, this represents a huge expansion. The planned investment is now reported to be close to €1 billion, signaling a major strategic commitment. The expansion will require no new buildings and zero additional water usage. That's extremely important for local residents. People in Berlin and Brandenburg are very sensitive about groundwater concerns. There were protests demanding protection of water resources. So it's a big win that no extra groundwater is needed. The new production lines will be installed in unused areas within the existing facility, using permits that have already been approved. That matters a lot when dealing with Brandenburg regulators. On top of that, job growth is coming, with a solid three-digit number of new roles. Hundreds of positions will be created quickly, adding to the roughly 11,000 employees already working there. In broader context, this move reactivates plans that had previously been paused due to U.S. tax incentives. The manufacturing incentives under Trump pulled a lot of investment into the United States and away from Europe and China, but only temporarily. Now Tesla is back and fully recommitting to Germany. Local production, local costs, all in one place. Tesla is officially closing the manufacturing loop in Europe. This is incredibly important because these gigafactories must be able to operate independently. That independence is critical in today's world, as I've explained before. But it's also counterintuitive, requiring serious foresight and long-term strategy from leadership at the top. Anyone who has run a business knows that costs, speed, convenience, and reliability matter, and nearly all of those factors argue against resilience. Resilience-focused investments are expensive and rarely make sense outside of that goal. They increase costs, slow timelines, and add operational complexity. Everything becomes harder. If battery production in Germany costs 30% more, requires raw material coordination and massive capital investment, instead of sourcing directly from China, where systems are already optimized, why would anyone choose that path? The only answer is foresight. Because lower costs and convenience don't matter if supply lines can be cut off, forcing entire factories to shut down. Visionary leadership understands that sometimes you must pay for resilience, ensuring each location can operate as independently as possible. So why does this matter to us? It shows that Europe is a core pillar for Tesla. China obviously remains critical, and the United States as well. And we are now entering the age of AGI, where Tesla becomes far more than a car company, just like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Nvidia. These entities will no longer function as traditional companies. Their scale, not just market cap, but actual revenue, will soon rival entire national economies. There's a serious possibility that Tesla's revenue could exceed Germany's GDP within the next decade, which is wild when you think about it. A single company surpassing the third largest economy on Earth in real economic output. Not market value, actual production. And how is that possible? Because these companies are building a horizontal layer across global civilization, a shared infrastructure layer spanning the entire planet, generating enormous value everywhere. That layer will be AGI-driven, embodied AI, robotics, and autonomous vehicles. AGI itself won't belong to Tesla alone. It will be controlled by xAI, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and potentially Meta. They'll own the core models and intelligence, and most importantly, the data centers. Tesla will instead wrap around that intelligence with embodied AI systems, robots, robotaxis, and physical automation. This will extend into space. Massive space-based data centers are coming soon. Likely within the next 4 years, we'll see the first mega data centers in orbit. I've already published a video on this. Economically, it makes far more sense, and it will be enabled by Starship and SpaceX. Amazon and others will follow. What we're witnessing is a transition from old-style corporations into AGI-era entities, economic structures that act as strategic pillars of civilization. Shared global infrastructure that requires different thinking. That means prioritizing long-term resilience over short-term profits. It means building redundant, independent hubs across different regions, legal systems, and political environments. So Europe, the US, and China can each be served independently. That's why this is so fascinating to watch when you zoom out and connect the dots. The AGI era is arriving. Tesla is one of the central players, especially in embodied AI. Their investments in chips, space-based compute, Cortex, Gigataxis, massive GPU clusters, Optimus training centers, and now Berlin's Gigafactory expansion are all part of this preparation. These moves are laying the groundwork for a new world that begins forming around 2026. It will arrive faster than most expect, be far larger than anticipated, and disrupt society more deeply than people realize. That's why this channel exists. It's free, and it's where people can discuss, understand, and prepare for what's coming. So we're not just richer, but mentally and socially prepared for the future unfolding right now. I hope you found this valuable. Tesla is executing extremely well, and I believe they'll continue to do so. The competition is real, and many companies are fascinating to watch. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.